Hi, I am Mary Anderson, and this is a special edition of Mondays with Mary. For the past several weeks, I have been discussing the different standard of review that a court and/or judge must engage in to determine whether or not a law or a policy or a regulation shall be deemed constitutional or not. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but my firm, along with two other firms, brought a class action suit against the Department of Transportation. And we allege that the Department of Transportation, they were violating our constitutional rights because they were not giving us notice and an opportunity to be heard in direct violation of Article 1, Section 3. And that section basically states that the state or the government shall not deprive anybody of life, liberty, or property. And so we brought this class action suit against the Department of Transportation. So now let's go ahead and fast forward to today. I have just learned that the Snohomish County District Court have enacted and passed a policy. And it reads in relevant part that if an appointed judge pro tem is employed as a judge pro tem, the district court does not have to give that pro tem notice if that pro tem is removed from the pro tem list. Yes, you heard me correctly. There is a new policy that was just passed and enacted as of May of this year, 2024, and apparently it was amended as of this month, 2024, and it reads in relevant part that if you're a pro tem judge and you have been terminated or no longer employed with the Snohomish County District Court, the judges don't have to give you notice. Do you think that's fair? You can't conflate the at-will doctrine with violating someone's constitutional rights to notice and an opportunity to be heard. Is that fair? Is that even reasonable? You see, I'm rooted in fairness, integrity, and transparency. Is this policy even transparent? How in the world are you going to appoint a pro tem judge and then decide if you want to or not to give them notice if they're on the list or have been removed from the list? Does that promote transparency? Probably not. When you go to the ballot box, I encourage each and every one of you to do your homework, do your research, look at the different candidates, and decide who is the best person for that position. Look at their experience, look at their education, look at their skill set, look what they have done in the past. Because I promise you this, I will always uphold the law and the Constitution equally, without a biased lens. It doesn't matter where you came from. What matters is that we have judges that uphold the law and Constitution, that we have judges that promote fairness, integrity, transparency. Because if we don't have that, what do we have? I would love to hear your comments. Please comment below and you tell me, is it fair? Does it promote integrity? Does it promote transparency? Is it even ethical to have judges basically come up with a policy, in my humble opinion, that violates a person's constitutional right under Article 1, Section 3? Comment below. I would love to hear from you. And vote Mary Anderson for judge, the people's voice, because everyone needs a judge that is experienced, balanced, understands a judge's role, understands that the judge serves the people, understands that we must uphold the law and the Constitution, because, oh, by the way, we do take an oath. And under Article 1, it tells us that we are to protect the individual rights of the citizens of the United States, to include Snohomish County. So just make sure you do your homework. Comment below.